Hey guys, remember last week's video? Well, this is just going to be a continuation of it. To those who haven't seen it yet, I'll put the link in the description so you could as well check it out. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. And to my ever supportive subscribers, welcome back.
I don't really think I have so much anything much to say about financially because I'm not really in school yet. I'm not really handling money like that. But she's in school and she's surviving in school. So like I guess she has ways or tips or like how do you really survive even when the pocket money is not always enough. She even has a business set like this girl. So maybe she
Okay. Firstly and foremost, we know that everything is just God first. Even Deuteronomy says that we should remember the Lord our God, give us the power to make wealth. So business ideas are given by God. Like before you start up a business, it must have been given to you by God. If you want to make something in life, you don't just wake up one morning and start one business without surveying, without researching, without seeing if it's something that is aligned with your purpose, aligned with your vision, if it's something you can do, if it's something you know that when you do it, you'll make profit. Because the first thing about a business is when you are building a business, it's because you want to make profit now. Nobody's building a business for charity, for loss. No. Because if you want to start up a business, just make sure, number one, the God factor is very, very important. So once you know that this is the time for me to invest, this is time for me to make money, this is the time for me to make use of my time, it's advisable for you to first of all ask God that, God, what do you want me to do? That's the first question you ask God. What do you want me to do? You ask God for it. If your relationship with God is right, there's no way God will not give you a definite answer. And He can reveal it through anyone around you. It might be someone who's just jokingly saying to you that this woman, you're a business woman. If you take it serious, like it's true, this business of the thing, I can do it. But it's through your God factor that those things will be revealed to you. If you are not okay with God, you might not even have the idea of doing business. Like you just come to and waste your time and go. And maybe after a few years later, when you not see your friends making it, you not be like, I didn't know back then I would have done business or something like that. But the truth is that in everything we should always learn to put God first. When I was in school, there was struggles, there was temptations, there was trials, but I hold God by His word that, God, I'm not going to do anything wrong. You said you are able to supply all my needs according to your wishes and glory by Christ Jesus. So therefore, I trust you to give me ideas. I trust you to help me go through it. I trust you. Definitely, there were times when me and my friend will just be broke and there's no money, there's nothing, and it will just be like, maybe there's just 500 naira with him, and I'll be like, let's go and eat now. He'll be like, if we eat this 500 naira, where will we not get another money? I said, okay, so we will not die our hunger. So we just bring out the money and we'll eat food, and definitely we are trusting God, and some ways will just come up. God will just give us ideas. Most of the time it's me that is giving the ideas to, and then I will just be like, how far will see you money don't show, something like that. And if you listen to it, it's something that is legit. Somebody can just come in at, hello, as the deputy governor of my department, so it will just be like, please, I have assignment, can you help me with it? And I'll be like, how far, the money is 2K. And me, I just said it's 2K jokingly, because I'm not even expecting the person to give me 2K for your assignment. The person will just be like, okay, send me your account number.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll just carry the assignment, and then me and my friend will do the assignment together. We can do assignment for like 5 people. We'll collect our money from there. We'll be feeding on it, paying our handout straight. It depends on God totally. Not that we don't have parents too, but sometimes you can do things by yourself. That's calling your parents. Not everything you call your parents for that. Hello, ma, please, I need money for handout, I need this. They will even get tired of you. So even I rarely call my parents. Anytime I call them, I don't know how I do it. I only call them once that I'm out of food stuff. But with the rest of the things, I did most of the things for myself. I paid for my handouts. They did not even know about handouts. I was the one that was paying it for myself. But It's just for you to just put God first. Get your ideas. Get your ideas from Him. Don't get your ideas from any other person, because once you get to school, there are people that will come and tell you, come and do Yahoo, come and
Exactly.
do the call.
Because like about some weeks ago, I was talking to like one of my guy friends, and he was like I'm tired with life, and I don't know what to do again. I've been suffering since like maybe I was 8 years old and all of that. That he's no more patient. That he wants to go into Yahoo. Like, what would you advise people that have that feeling like Yahoo is the best way to get money because you're going to get it fast? And like, what would you advise that? Because I was irritated. I didn't even know what to say to him. I didn't know what to say.
Okay. I have a friend too that was actually into this Yahoo stuff, and before I didn't know that he was actually into this Yahoo stuff, but when he be posting his picture, I'll be like, Yahoo boy, Yahoo boy. I used to joke about it. I did not know that he was actually into this Yahoo stuff, because then I'll see his picture, will be like fresh. I'll be like, this boy is a Yahoo boy. Me, I would even messaging him, yeah, Yahoo boy. Be like, nah, I'm not a Yahoo boy. Until one day he was now like telling me things about himself and this Yahoo stuff. When he started in GS3. He has been doing Yahoo since GS3 till now. He has cash out, he has spent money, a lot of money, and this and that. But he's still at the same position. Like, I'm people saying that.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
You've cashed out all this money, but you are still where you are. And you are even the one asking me that, please, can you help me with 500? Can you help me with 1,000? And your Yahoo has not helped you. And I'm like, okay, do you know that Jesus can give you a better idea that is legit?
That is going to make the money last.
That will make this money, like once you are making it, it will be legit. You are enjoying the money, and you are not wicked to people.
And you're not even scared of telling somebody what you're doing.
Yes.
Because I asked him that, like, guy, why is it that as you're telling me this, you're lowering your voice? It's not something I can tell anybody now. Why? It's your job. You're supposed to be proud of. Yes, but you're not proud of it. So hey.
That's the truth. The God factor is very important. Make your standing right with God, so He can give you legit ideas of business. There are businesses that you can do, millions of businesses that you can do, and you will not feel bad. You will not feel like you are doing a deadly thing, like you are doing a dangerous thing. Because Yahoo these days, before you prosper and make it, either you are into rituals, you are into some dubious things, like very bad things that are called for. Before you are able to make it, it's only few out of these Yahoo boys that you see that they're only like doing it through like normal phone,
crypto,
normal phone, and they're not like using charms, they're not using any sorcery or anything.
But Yahoo is Yahoo, Jare. It's still the same thing. There's no small one.
Yes, our finance should be built on the word of God. So just make sure that whenever we want to get into a business, you should always put God first and everything. And then if you are into Yahoo, and Yahoo is not actually a legit source of money, that's the truth. Yahoo is not legit.
They know.
Everybody knows it's not legit. There's one slang that some Yahoo guys will tell me. They will tell me, steal from the devil and run to God. And I'm like, how? They say you should go and collect things from the devil and run to God.
And give it to God, like,
and you run to God, like hide in His presence. When after stealing from Him,
what is in the process of running? Like Jesus comes.
As in, that's what they don't know. That's the truth. They will not reason it that way. The only thing they say is that steal from the devil and run to God. So after you have cashed out from the devil, carry your money and go to the house of God. There's no time. That's the truth. Time is limited. So just make sure that anything you want to do, you know that there's no time. That's the truth. Number one. So achieve whatever you want to achieve in a legit way and leave a good name for your family. Not that once you leave this world, you say this person was a Yahoo person. That's not a good name at all. And that's not a name that your parents will be proud of hearing. Definitely no. So that's the truth. Just make sure that everything is aligned by the word of God. Trust Him for your finance. Trust Him totally for your finance. That's it. Trust Him. Some people are afraid because they feel that once they leave the Yahoo, there is no other source of income that is coming up to them. But the truth is that if you trust God, there is nothing God cannot do. That's Yahoo that you might think that is your life. Let me tell you, you are just wasting your time. So some people, they don't know. They've wasted their time that they would have used to build their self, build their capacities, build their intellectual self. they are just there wasting it on Yahoo, and they are still where they are, the same place every year, the same story every month. Some people are gambling, only gambling, that's what they gamble.
Or hook up, like
Yes, hook up. They're just wasting their time. So there's no time. Actually, as youth, we should know that time is limited. So whatever you want to achieve it now, and achieve it in the right way, in the right source. Do the right thing, because the Bible says there's time for everything. There's time for everything, and you should not waste any single second of your life. You should not waste any single minute of your life. Make sure that every single second counts for something great, counts for something huge. You're going to school not because you want to go and flex, not because you want to go and show your body, not because you want to go and expose yourself, not because you want to go and make money, but because, number one, you have a purpose. And when you are going to school, you should ask God for that purpose. And once you get to the school, ask the school, why am I here? You're asking the school, like you're talking to the school, that where exactly am I in this place? This is not actually where I had actually dreamt of being. Or some people might actually dreamt of being in that particular school. But then you should still ask yourself and ask God, that God, why did you bring me to this place? Because you are anywhere you are there for a reason. The people that God brings into your life were brought into your life for a purpose. So they should not just live your life without feeling that impact why God has actually brought them to your life. So if you just come there and you're empty, they will leave you just because you have been building your life on Yahoo. So once they meet you and they cannot see anything that is full of substance from you, they only see things that are empty, things that are vain, because everything is vanity. All this money, chasing after money, everything, vanity upon vanity, everything is vanity. So the truth is that no, don't chase after money. Let money chase after you, because it is what you build yourself on that people will come after you with. If you have a legit business, you cannot be pursuing it and say you want to rank yourself. No, definitely. Look at people that are architects. You don't need to go and start. They don't need to come and beg you that they want to build their house. Once you see their designs on their website, definitely you say, wow, this is the person I want to build my house for. Exactly. Because they have been building their life, building their self. If that they have been wasting their time doing Yahoo, who will even know themselves? Who will not know them? Look at Dangote, for instance. Now, you cannot tell me that it was doing Yahoo, that it was Yahoo that made him the Nigerians billionaire that he is today. No, it's because while he was in his youth, he was building himself on those things that he knew that was aligned with his vision. Because the vision of being a billionaire will not just start when he was already old. He started when he was much younger. So this is your useful age. You should not waste it doing Yahoo. Build your vision. If you want to be rich, let me tell you, your wealth should not be depending on Yahoo. Your wealth should depend on any other thing. Depend it on God, because God is the only true source of wealth. He says silver and gold belongs to him. So wealth is his. If he could create the whole universe, if he creates the whole world, if he creates man, creates woman, creates boys, creates girls, beautiful, short, tall, slim, fat, short, fair, black. If you could create everyone, then what could he not do for you? Trust him for your finance. A songwriter, Judy says, what God cannot do does not exist. She said, what she cannot do does not exist. Even Duseyeko sang itself that what she cannot do does not exist. And God is a rewarder of them who diligently seek him. So if you seek him diligently, he will reward you, and his reward is always great. It's not like the devil that if he gives you something, he will collect it.
When they arrest you, he will leave you.
He will leave you totally. If the devil gives you something, he will collect it back. Yes. And he will collect double of what he has given you. So that's the truth. Trust God for your finance, not Yahoo. The Yahoo cannot make you who God wants you to be. That's just something you should accept. That this Yahoo is taking me nowhere. Wake up and just realize it. This betting of a thing, this gambling of a thing, it is taking me nowhere. This hookup of a thing, it is taking me nowhere. That is the truth. So just realize it in time, and it is never too late. Once you come telling God that God, you are sorry, and just give me the ideas, God is sure. His mercies are new every morning. That's something I have said before, and something I will say. His mercies are new every morning. Don't feel like you are the worst person on earth. Don't feel like you are the worst kind of person on earth. You are the worst human being on earth. Don't feel that you can never make it in life. Don't feel that poverty is your name. No, definitely no. God is able to do all things. is able to supply all your needs. Trust him for your finance, trust him for your wealth, trust him, and you will see his riches, you will see his faithfulness, you will see his love. You will just see lines falling in pleasant places for you, and you are stepping on it. So that's all.